Hi, it's Katie. Today I'm going to talk about storing up milk while you're on maternity leave for your return to work. Every year at Cummins we have a lactation consultant come in and do a Q&A session, and this is always one of the top questions from expectant mothers. The tried and true advice that I've heard every time from the lactation consultants is that you always need to feed your baby first and then pump off any extra that's left to save for storage for when you return to work. So that's what I did during my first two maternity leaves, is that I would nurse and then I would pump off of the extra. But then while I was pregnant with my third, I saw an advertisement for this product, and this is it. It's called the Milk Saver, and the idea with this product is that when you're nursing your baby on one side, you insert it into your bra on the other side, and it catches any leakage of milk that you have. So rather than that milk just being wasted and going into a pad that you might have on the other side of the bra, it actually gets collected and you can store it up in this Milk Saver. So I got this while I was pregnant with my third, and I tried it, and it was a lifesaver. During my third, fourth, and fifth maternity leaves, I didn't pump at all. I only used this to store up milk. And the thing I love about that is that with a newborn, you already feel like you're nursing them constantly, since they eat every 2 to 3 hours. And so if you're nursing and then pumping off the extra, you can feel like all you're doing is either nursing or pumping. And so I really enjoyed using this product. Then I was actually able to have some time during my maternity leave to do things I wanted to do, like spend some time with my kids, other kids, or housework. Not really that I want to do that, but at least I had time to get it done. So I have no affiliation with this product, but I just think it's really great. And ever since I got it, I've loaned it out to probably 8 or 9 other moms, because you can just throw it in boiling water to sterilize it just like you would do with bottles. For some moms, it works great because they have a lot of leakage. One of my friends had no leakage, and so this didn't work at all for her. So you may want to see first how much leakage you have and if this product would be worth getting. I only used this during the day. I didn't mess with it at night, but I used it during the day, and I was able just during the day to collect enough for about 6 4-ounce bags during that 6 weeks. And so when I went back to work, the baby had that milk stored, which wasn't a lot, but was enough for me, because those first few weeks back, she really wasn't drinking as well from the bottle, so it took a little bit of time. So I was pumping more at work than she was eating at home. So now I've been back to work about a month, and I have about 20 bags in my freezer. If this is your first baby and you don't know how much leakage you'll have, and you also don't know how much milk production you'll have at work, you probably do want to pump some to make sure you have a little bit more stored up than I did. Some women, when they return to work, do have an issue pumping as much as the baby needs to eat during the day. If you're having an issue with production, I definitely recommend getting with a lactation consultant and talking. And then some women produce a lot more than their baby eats. And if that's the case, that's awesome, because you have a tremendous opportunity to bless somebody else with milk donation. So if that's something that you're interested in, I'll put a link below to the Milk Bank's website. Now, once you have saved up a bottle's worth of milk from your Milk Saver or from pumping, and you want to store it in the bags, I use these Milk Saver bags, and these bags are really nice because when you pour the milk in, it kind of collects like this and can give you an idea of how much is in there. But then when you put them in your freezer, just make sure to lay them flat before they freeze, because then they stack nicely. So I have 2 here that are already frozen, and you can see that if you lay them down, then they'll stack really nicely, and that's the easiest way to store them. It's a quick overview of just some techniques I've found to be helpful for storing up milk while on maternity leave. I'll put the link to this product in the comments in case you're interested in looking into it more. Let me know what techniques you've found to be helpful for storing up breast milk while on maternity leave in the comments below. Thanks.